Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before I begin, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, the bonds of the apostles, the bonds of the elders, great millstone, rule well, tells his truth. Much respect to you brothers out there, just preaching his word in truth and sincerity to all the folk on the earth. Tabernacle David, hopeful elect, and the speckled bird, and one say shalom. So let's get into this lesson. Not sure what I want to call it. Maybe inquire how the righteous may be saved, or going through the straight and narrow path. Because ultimately, that's what we're doing. We're going through that straight and narrow path. Whatever the Lord throws at us, understand that, hey, if you are the elect, you can take it. Yeah, it may suck. Yeah, it may hurt. But as the scriptures say, that this is not our rest. And that's what Jake is out there trying to do. They're trying to escape. They're trying to escape and have some type of rest in this kingdom. All right. And they joining hands with the heathens, doing what the heathens are doing. And that's pretty much what got your ass into captivity in the first place, man. But the Lord has raised up a remnant to praise his name, right? Because you got these other camps call on Most High, Christ, and blessed. Come on, what the hell is that, man? All right. You call upon the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. That's his true name. All right. He's calling those to call upon his name. And pretty much, hey, do what he called them to do, man. Fear the Lord. Make your call and election sure. Do this work, man. You know, play your part of the movie. You know, Yahweh desire, you're one of those righteous characters, one of the characters that get their power in the Lord's movie. It gets delivered in the Lord's movie, man. Let's get a couple scriptures. 2 Ezra 7 and verse 6. I love this scripture, especially when I first came into this walk. There's also another city. There's also another thing. A city is buildeth and set upon a broad field, and is full of all good things. Now, what is this talking about? It's talking about the kingdom of heaven. The entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in the dangerous place of fall, like as if there was a fire on the right hand, and on the left, a deep water. So in this walk, you got to go through that straight and narrow path. There's a lot of distractions, a lot of places that you can go, a lot of these bugged out doctrines that you can get sucked up into. But call the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shah for this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that the Lord has passed down unto apostles and the elders and brothers on down. We're teaching what is taught. We're walking in the path in which we should. All right. Because if you don't, you're either going to get burnt or you're going to drown. All right. And one only path between the both, between the fire and the water, is so small that there could but one man go there at once, because, hey, we're accountable for ourselves at the end of the day. You can give brothers scriptures. You can pretty much, help build them up. But at the end of the day, it's for that brother to walk through this walk, man. It's for you to preach this word and make your call and election sure. Whatever the Lord throws at you, the whole kitchen sink, you're supposed to endure that, man. All right? At the end of the day, we can't be holding anybody's hands. All right? We can help them out through the Spirit. But at the end of the day, that's their walk, man. All right? That's their walk. Let's get some more scriptures. Matter of fact, put this on do not disturb real quick. All right, so let's get back to it. If this city were now given unto a man for inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance? All right, because we have to go through what we're going through So when we get the kingdom, we're going to appreciate it. Because back then when we got the kingdom, we didn't appreciate it, man. We started to serve these other gods of wood and stones. We were being wicked. So the Lord carried us away into captivity. Okay? So now that remnant is going to praise the Lord, do what the Lord tells them to do. Yahweh desire we of that remnant, we going to make it, and we going to appreciate it, man. Because that's going to be true rest. That's going to be a good time, man. All right? Scriptures speak of, this is the time to be in the house of mourning. Because those that are in the house of mourning are going to be in the house of mirth very, very soon. But you got to keep your eyes on the prize, man. As we just read, you either going to drown or you going to get burnt up. It's Ecclesiastes or Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, Salakia, or Sirach 2 and verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shah, what should you do? Prepare thy soul for temptation, you see? This is a battle, man. Like I said, a brother can uplift you with the words, give you the word, but at the end of the day, that's on you to do this work, man. That's on you to endure it unto the end. You got to prepare for these temptations, man. The Lord going to throw them at you, man. All these distractions, okay? And you got to endure that. You got to endure that, man. You can't be making excuses, or using the scriptures to your detriment. The scriptures speak of a righteous man falleth 7 times. All right? Just roughly paraphrasing the scripture. Don't use that to your detriment. Oh, man, I fell down again. If you're doing it on purpose, man, you better get your spirit right, man. If you're doing things on purpose, man, get your spirit right, man. Because the Lord will jack you up. If he loves you, man, he'll jack you up so you can get corrected, or he'll send a brother to rebuke you so you can get that corrected before he rebukes you. You don't want the Lord to rebuke you. All right? And that's that walk of flock of flame that you're going to endure. All right, but getting back to it, man. And make sure get back to it. Let's see, set that heart aright and constantly endure. You see, constantly endure. We're soldiers, man. We gotta fight in this thing, man. And make no haste in the time of trouble, because that's what's going to happen when they implement the MOTB, the charagma. People going to be like, well, how am I supposed to feed myself? How am I supposed to feed my children? Trust in the Lord. Trust that the Lord's going to take care of you and your household, man. But they don't have that faith. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end, you see? So yeah, the Lord's going to send you a test, man. But you keep your eyes on the prize, you're going to be increased at the last end. And then you're going to be given that spiritual power, Yahweh desire. You're going to get beamed up, Yahweh desire. Time of Jacob's trouble, you're going to be able to eat. You're going to have a roof over your head. You're going to be taken care of, Yahweh desire. All right. Wisdom of Solomon 6 and verse 12. Wisdom is glorious and never fadeth away. Yea, she is easily seen of them that love her, and fawn and found of such as seek her. You got to seek this wisdom, man. And this wisdom is not given unto anybody, man. So when you get this wisdom, you understand that you're Israelite. You understand what you have to do, Ratazah, so you can make it. You're supposed to hold on to this wisdom, man. Hold on to it tightly, because the Lord doesn't give this wisdom out to anybody. So don't take advantage of it. All right? Hey, as the scriptures say, wisdom is glorious, man. Never fadeth away. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. All right. Fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, man. All right. And these people lack the fear of the Lord. They want to call you all weird and you're dumb and, all types of names for not following the ways of the people. We're not supposed to follow a multitude to do evil. This is Sirach 1 and verse 11. The fear of the Lord is honor. You see that? And glory. When you fear the Lord, you start doing what the Lord tells you to do or what you're supposed to do according to the scriptures, according to the Spirit. All right, the Lord's going to eventually give you honor. You're going to have honor now and glory. All right, and gladness and a crown of rejoicing. See, that's what's going to be given unto his elect. Yeah, things suck, but hey, you keeping your eyes on the prize, you gonna be all good. Yeah, we in the flesh. We gonna be angry at times. We gonna be mad. We gonna be introverts. We don't want to talk to these people, man. But keeping your eyes on the prize, man, you know the Lord got something good for you, man. Or like Kwame Brown would say, mama's cooking. Hey, the Lord got something in the works for you, man. The fear of the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah maketh a merry heart, you see, and give a joy and gladness and a long life. And a lot of these people, they're not going to have a long life. They're going to be sent to the spirit world, man, to the upper room very, very soon because they despise the laws of Yahweh Shemel Shah. They despise the teachings. They despise the rebukings, man. And as I said earlier, you don't want the Lord to rebuke you because when he does, hey, that's a wrap, man. For the most part, when he gives you that ultimate judgment, I should say. All right, because the Lord does issue out judgments. Shoot, us in this walk, man, you probably don't even know what a lot of brothers is going through, man, but they pushing it and they still doing their videos and going out there to the highways and byways, man, enduring that judgment. But you don't want that left-handed judgment from the Lord, man. You don't want that, man. You want the Lord to, if you do get judged, for the Lord to have mercy upon you and you correct your actions. All right. Whosoever fear the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shah, it shall go well with him at the last, and he shall find favor in the day of his death. You see that? Shall go well with him at the last. All right. Because, it might seem like we losing, man, but hey, we winning. If you really paying attention, we winning. Our enemies are being exposed. Hey, prophecy is moving. We gonna win. And even if you pass away into this truth, man, in this truth, you still gonna have honor. All right, those that pass away in this truth, they're gonna be the first ones risen up. Okay, so you have nothing to lose. You have everything to gain. But Jake in the world, they're not thinking like that, man. Let's get this in our second Ezra's. Slakia. Second Ezra 7, verse 17. Then answered I and said, O Yahweh, thou bearest rule. Thou hast ordained in thy law that the righteous shall inherit these things, but the ungodly shall perish. Yes. You're going to have the righteous. They're going to be the first fruits. Ungodly and Esau, they're going to perish. And the 2/3 are going to come back in the kingdom in their right's mind. And they're going to understand that they were wicked in their past life, man. They're not going to have that top position. Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things and hope for wide. For they that have done wickedly have suffered the straight things, and yet shall not see the wise. So both the righteous and the wicked is going to suffer. But the difference is the righteous is that gold being purified in the fire. They see the prize, man. They see the kingdom. And ultimately, that's going to make them better. Saying in the world, great sailors are not made by calm seas. You see? The elect is going to go through it. They're going to make it out of it. The 2/3 is going to go through it. And they're going to be wishing to die, man. Wishing to get the heck up out of here. All right. And the Lord ain't going to give them that simple release. Okay. And he said unto me, there is no judge above power, and none that have understanding above the highest, because his ways are higher than your ways. All right. Got Jake over here trying to, and why God let this happen and let that happen? Hey, because it's judgment. The Lord loveth judgment, man. You can't be the Lord and being all loving. That's a false balance, man. I ain't over here questioning the Lord. You have the nerve to be questioning the Lord. Don't question the Lord. Just do what he tells you to do. All right? For there be many that perish in this life because they have despised the law of power that is set before them. And here it is. The Lord has woken us up, man. This truth has gone through the four corners of the earth, and they refuse to take heed. That's why you're going to see a lot of these people. Some of them may be your friends and family members. They're going to get jacked up, man. Because they want to, Christmas is coming. Saturnalia is coming. They want to celebrate that instead of Hanukkah and these other high holy days. They want to do that, man. All right. For power have given straight commandments to such as came that they should do to live. Such as came what they should do to live, you see? Lord is telling you what you should do to live. All right, he sent out his men. His men is a warning. As one of the brothers in Kansas City, talking about the silver surfer. The prophets is an omen. The silver surfer is an omen, man. When he pretty much comes to your planet, you through. So when you see the prophets on the scene, know that your kingdom is through, man. All right. And so this man Esau, he's trying to stop this truth, man. But you can't. You through. So what should Jake do? Take heed unto the word of the Lord, man. Take heed unto what his men are saying. If not, you're gonna die, man. It's not gonna be a quick and easy death, man. It's gonna be a horrible death. All right. I see, even as they came and what they should do to avoid punishment. You see that? And the ultimate punishment, what's that? The thermonuclear missiles. Okay? But Jake don't want to take heed. Nevertheless, they were not obedient unto him, but spoke against him and imagined vain things. You got them friends, family members, and hear that you're Israelite. They thinking that it's a phase. You got to keep on telling them, warning them, and, you give them scriptures. Really, we're in the times, if they're not taking heed, just move on. You should have been and move on. All right. They just going to learn the hard way. The Lord may have mercy upon them through you, but it is what it is. But a lot of these people going to have to learn the hard way that what the true doctrine that you have is the truth. Okay? Spake against them and imagined vain things. Let's see. And deceived themselves by their wicked deeds and said of the Most High that he is not, and he know not his ways. The pride in Jake, man. Because they in all these other philosophies, Kimmon and all that shit, man. There's no God. They moving like Esau Edom, man. That's okay. But his law have they despised and denied his covenants. And his statutes have they not been fulfilled and have not performed his works. Therefore, Esdras, for the empty things are empty, and for the full are the full things. Behold, the time shall come that these tokens which I have told thee shall come to pass. All right. Lord is not a man that he should lie. It's already written in the book. It's going to come to pass. Somebody's going to be the 2/3. Somebody got to be the elect. And the bride shall appear, and she shall come forth, shall be seen that it now is withdrawn from the earth. And whosoever is delivered from the said evils shall see my wonders. You see that? Hey, don't you want to see the Lord's wonders? So take heed, man. Walk in this straight and narrow path, man. So you can see the marvelous works of the Lord. And a lot of those marvelous works are going to be done through you if you're a man of the Lord. Revelation 9 and verse 6. All right, because they despise the Lord's covenants, laws, statutes, commandments, want to question the Lord, don't want to listen to his man. So what's going to happen to him? Revelation 9 and verse 6. And in those days shall men seek death. And what's going to happen? And shall not find it. They shall desire to die, and death shall flee for them. It's not going to be pretty for a lot of these people, man. All right? They're going to have to learn the hard way. They're going to see the wrath and feel the wrath of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shah, Al-Asadja, the evil demon-like power. They're going to see it, man. Let's see what else want to get. Let's get this real quick. 2 Ezra 15 and verse 24. Woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, saith the Lord. I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children, from the power to foul not my sanctuary. For the Lord Yahweh Shem Shah knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore deliver he them unto death and destruction. For now all the plagues come upon the whole earth. He shall remain in them. Power shall not deliver you, because ye have sinned against them. You see that? So since you want to walk in the ways of Esau, Edom, and these other heathens, the Lord's not going to deliver you. You're going to eat all that, man. Okay? You're going to be destroyed. So take heed, man. Take heed. All right? Let's get a little bit of this. 2 Ezra 8 and verse 56. For when they had yet liberty, they despised the Most High, scorn of his law, and forsake his ways. That's why, as we just read in 2 Ezra 15, 24 down 27, that's why they got jacked up. Okay? Moreover, they have trodden down his righteous, and said in their heart that there is no God. You see that? Moving like Esau, Edom, man. All right? This man says that there is no God, but want to proclaim that he's a people of the Lord, man. Make it make sense. All right? And got our people following after this man. And that knowing they must die, for as these things, all right? He said they must die. You see? You disrespect the Lord, you disrespect his men. It says they must die. For as the things aforesaid shall receive you, so thirst and pain are prepared for them. For it is not his will that man shall come to naught, but they which are created have defiled the name of him that made him. Preaching Most High Christ bless, and not following laws, such commandments, to the best of your ability, showing your faith, not going out there on the highways and byways, and were unthankful unto him, which prepared life for them. Even sending out his prophets, man. As you could have got mercy, man, if you would have took heed. And therefore is my judgment now at hand. Lord, hey, you going to feel the wrath of the Lord. You're going to feel the wrath of the Lord. It ain't going to be pretty, man. Let's get these last scriptures closed out. Yahweh desires an edifying lesson. 2 Ezra 8 and verse 1. And he answered me, saying, the Most High made this world for many, but the world to come for few. I will tell thee a similitude, Ezra, as when thou askest the earth, it shall say unto thee, that is given much mold wherein of earthen vessels are made, but little dust that the gold cometh of. Even so is the course of the present world. So the Lord is saying the elect is that gold, man. A small amount of gold, and everybody else is the dust. And going to be treated like dust, as we read. There be many created, but few shall be saved. Few shall be saved. Few are going to enter into that straight and narrow path. Few are going to be calling upon the name of the Lord and enduring to the end. All right. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just on my spirit, going through the straight and narrow path that we have to do, man. Even conversation with brothers, man. We all going through it some shape, form, or another, but it's all good. Keep your eyes on the prize, and the Lord's going to deliver you, man. So with that, shalom.